everybody, welcome back to another Soldier 2 commentary. This is Guantanamo. This is another sabotage-only map on Soldier 2. I've never actually played this map before. This is actually literally my first time because I don't really care for sabotage. But I'm only playing this just because, first of all, there's an event going on, but more importantly because sabotage games tend to be pretty long. So it's the perfect game type for me to just fuck around on while having, you know, live commentaries like this. So here we are, Guantanamo. Let's check out what this map is all about. Oh, by the way, this K2 Galil ARM BP, I actually got from the last set of events where they gave you oh, that was fast. Where they gave you the assault rifle all-in-one capsules. I got one, and this is what I got for perm out of that one capsule. So I got pretty damn lucky. Even though it's not really useful. I mean, it's the same as a Galil. Oh God. Quick scoped. It's like, oh, World Star, World Star. I'll stop. Oh, you actually get up down there. Interesting. Anyways, so yeah, so leaving off, or you know, taking it from where I left off last commentary, it's actually, I know I'm repeating this again and again, but it's actually culturally appropriate for you to be going around drinking and eating while you're on the go. So that's why they have the recycling bins there, because, you know, for people who aren't like me, who can just take the drinks and just go straight back home with them, you know, that's what they're for, so that people can drink right there, drink everything right there out of the can, and put the can inside the recycling bin, so that, you know, people don't, you know, go out there and litter and just toss the cans out there all willy-nilly. That being said, though, Japan still has its pollution problems. Like, for example, the route that I take from home to school, I think he's getting knifed. Oh, never mind, maybe not. The route that I take to bike from home to school is basically, I have to cross a river. I have to ride along a river and cross a bridge that goes over it in order to head over to the main streets to go to school. That being said, that stream is more like a drainage ditch. Like, if it rains a lot, then it fills up a lot. So obviously, the stream is there so that, you know, all the water that's being poured down from rains and whatnot. It rains a lot around here, so just pours down and back out to the ocean. I'm guessing, or either that, or they collect all the water there and they keep in like a reservoir somewhere nearby or something like that. Because around here there's a lot of farmyards. You'd be surprised, because there's a lot of farmyard, like random lots of farmland, like just sitting right in beneath, like in between apartments. In fact, there's actually quite a big lot of farmland right over there, like not even 20 meters away that way, right outside the house. It's kind of weird, because you can it's kind of like a hybridization of an urban city with farmland. It's kind of strange, but it works in a way. It's like, I don't know, it's really weird for a city guy like me. Well, I'm not really a city guy, I'm more of a suburbs guy. But it's still really, really weird. Oh, I just got wrecked by the same dude, more or less, no less. So yeah, anyways, where I was going to. So yeah, the stream there, however, even though, you know, Japan's all about, oh, you know, being all about cleanliness and not polluting and being efficient and all that, it still has a lot of trash. It's like it's no different. That guy's stupid. It's no different from like an American, you know, place where there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of trash along the highways or whatever. It's the same no matter what. So it's not like Japan's any better than you know, anyone else in particular about being you know, being all gung-ho about cleanliness and pollution and whatnot. I mean, granted, we can probably assume that Japan is still more, you know, cleanliness oriented than, you know, a country like America is by far. Like, you know, I can agree with that any day of the week. It's just that, you know, Japan still has its problems, and there's still places where, like that, where I described, like, you know, trash is just all over the place and no one's bothering to pick them up. It's like, well, so much for that, right? Huh? There's no one here. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, there's no one here. I'll just go ahead and plant the bomb. Yeah, plant the bomb. But anyways, yeah. A lot of interesting things. A lot of interesting things that I've noticed. Stuff like that. One of which is the bikes and the roads. I've already mentioned in the last vlog that you know, riding around in a bike is very very commonplace. So much so that the Japanese government, politically speaking, the bicycle is considered a vehicle on the same level as oh god, good thing you missed, as a what is it called? As a car. Just toss some nades over. Okay, never mind. And so, yeah, it's every day. It's kind of like, I sometimes feel like every day it's just like a race for my life, because the streets here in Hirakata City are really really narrow, and there's a lot of intersections where you don't really know what's around the corner, and not all of them have the rear view mirrors, I like to call them. They're not really rear view mirrors, but they're the mirrors that are kind of placed so that as you're crossing an intersection, you can see what's on that adjacent street, so that you're not going to get hit by anything. A lot of those streets don't have that mirror, so it's kind of like, well, okay, every time I cross the street, I'm flipping a coin, because I'm biking at this speed, and at this speed, if I get hit by a car that's coming out of this next street, I could end up in the hospital. So every time I cross one of the streets, it's like flipping a coin. It's like, is there a car there? Is there a car there? No? Okay, good. We're living another day. All right, this is good. So it's I will say the bike rides are. I mean, if I want to put it lightly, they're a bit of a thrill, and to put it pessimistically, I'm basically biking for my life. It's not exactly the most entertaining or the most safe way to go about getting to school, but I mean, the funny thing is that it's so dangerous that it's safe. Now that might not sound like it makes a lot of sense. I'll just stay here and make sure no one fucking defuses on our ass. But it may not seem like that might not seem or sound. Oh god, nade! Ah! Just got smacked in the face with that. Yay. So that might sound like an oxymoron, is what I'm trying to say, but it's actually kind of true, because people are so used to having to deal with conditions like that seem really really dangerous, that no one really cares anymore. Honestly, no one does. And oh god, I have no idea what I'm shooting at because I'm fucking flash as fuck. Oh, that's a teammate. Oh, sorry, teammate. Don't blame me. Ooh, that guy's going in. But then again, he has the fucking bolt, so. Fat skill he's displaying there, using the fucking bolt. Alright, I gotta keep quiet. I gotta sound over this dude. Yeah. Unless he has the defusal kit, which he might have actually. He's not gonna defuse in time. Yep. I got the first blood for some reason. I don't know why. Why did I get the first blood medal? The fuck? Alright, whatever. That was weird. But anyways, so yeah. So what happens is, there are these roads that are so narrow that not even the bikes can necessarily fit right next to the cars. So whenever I'm biking, a lot of the time what happens is that the cars that I'm passing actually have to stop or have to wait for me until the cars on the other lane all pass by and they drive around me. It's like it's something that they've gotten so used to that in America, if that were to happen, people in the cars would be honking their horns. It's like, bike faster, you fucking idiot, and stuff like that. They don't do that here. It happens so often every day. It's just like, whatever. It's just wait for the biker, wait for the cars to come by, and then drive around him. You know, that done and over with. Get over it, move on with your life. So now it's a 1v1. This guy's got the bolt and has 70 HP. He's got a good chance. Oh, never mind. He doesn't have the bolt. So yeah, it's pretty funny. I think did he see it, dude? No, he hears it now. Oh well, rip. But yeah, it's kind of funny how that happens because you know you would think that something like that would be pretty dangerous, but no one really cares anymore because it happens so often, and people are always so careful that accidents rarely do happen. I did run into another person on a bike one time as I was biking out of my college grounds. I accidentally ran into, here's what happened. I biked right in front. I cut off another biker who was coming towards me, and I'll go up this way. See what happens if I go up this way. Oh, nothing. Okay, never mind then. And what ended up happening is that that other biker ended up running into me. And then I kind of ran into a ditch, a small little drainage ditch. So, yeah, that was by far my worst accident. And even that, you know, that's not really an accident. You just bump into people, and that's just what happens. You know. Where's the last guy? So, yeah, to say that that's my worst accident, given all the other extenuating circumstances while I'm biking around, it's actually pretty good, and it's not something I have to worry about. Or it's not much that you need to worry about. Though you still need to be careful, because if you're not careful, you can get run over by cars really easily. So, yeah. I have a feeling I just butchered the whole meaning of what I was trying to say, but, you know, it's whatever. I usually do that. I'm a fucking Asian nerd with glasses. Dude, does it look like I know how to talk well? Oh god. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, yada yada, I'll just run down this way. No one's gonna snipe me, right? Oh wait, I didn't realize people could snipe me. So anyways. Ah, right, another thing. Fucking okay. So, in my college dorm, or not my college dorm, what I'm talking about. In my college, we have an on-campus McDonald's, and here's a hilarious thing about the McDonald's there. What the hell is that guy even doing? The McDonald's on my college campus. I don't know if it's the same for all the college campuses or all the McDonald's everywhere else in Japan, but they sell chicken crisp sandwiches for $1 or 100 yen technically, and you know, taking into account the traditional currency exchange between the Japanese yen and the American dollar, which is usually averages $1 to 100 yen. You know, 100 Japanese yen. So that being said, you can basically do the math, and you can determine that, you know, on average, those chicken crisp sandwiches are $1, you know, $1 a pop. So compare that to a 5-piece chicken nugget, you know, little box that goes for 159 yen. That's basically saying a 5-piece chicken nugget is more expensive than a chicken sandwich. Now, this may differ from country to country. Maybe it's just me who thinks this is weird, but from where I'm from, that's really fucking weird. Usually, the chicken nuggets are the less expensive ones, but here in Japan, they're not. They're the more expensive ones. I have no idea why that is. I have no idea how that's even possible, but it is. And now, every day for lunch, I'm buying chicken crisp sandwiches for $1 from McDonald's, because that's the most cost-efficient, you know, kind of lunch that I can get. It really is. There's no getting around it. If I want the most amount of food for the dollar, I go to McDonald's and buy a chicken crisp sandwich for $1 or 100 yen. That's how it works. It sounds funny, and I thought I took an afternoon to think back on all the chicken crisp sandwiches I bought, and I've laughed at myself for how many chicken crisp sandwiches I bought. But compare that to what I would have to have bought. you know, from the college cafeterias, they have both a cafeteria and a McDonald's and other, you know, a coffee place and whatnot. So compare that to what I would have had to spend, what I would have had to spend on for lunch on you know regularly. It's oh okay, that guy's trying to get 200 points. I see. That's smart. And then the guy gets killed. Ah, I got trolled. Anyways, so yeah, buying those chicken crisp sandwiches are actually a pretty good deal, or it's actually the best deal that I've seen so far. It's kind of strange. It's kind of pathetic too, but whatever. That's talk for another time. Wow, if it, you know what would happen if a single nade rolled in? Yeah, we would all be dead. Just saying. Oh, is this okay? This is where. Well, I'm a lucky son of a bitch. I only took 20 HP for that. What the fuck just happened? So yeah, that's pretty funny. McDonald's, $1 chicken crisp sandwiches. Maybe that's not really strange from where you're from, but it is to me. Really strange. It's like, how can such a good deal exist? It's like mind blown. Oh hi, you wouldn't think that someone else would rush right there, would you? Through the fire and flames, motherfucker! Alright. How many kills was that? That was like 3 kills. Pop, 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 just like that. Very nice, team. So yeah. Life here in Japan is very fun. Let's just put it that way. A lot of interesting things. That being said, though, there are a lot of inconveniences that moving to Japan. Oh, I think I'm dead here. That moving to Japan has put, you know, has thrown a wrench in my life. For one, a lot of the like the esports tournaments that I like to watch, like for example, I'm really big into competitive StarCraft 2, competitive Call of Duty, competitive CS:GO, and competitive fighting games like, you know, Street Fighter and other, you know, fighting games such as that. So trying to keep up on all the different tournaments throughout the semester is going to be really, really tough. Though that being said, there are a few tournaments in particular, especially pertaining to StarCraft. I'll get to this in a later discussion, another commentary. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the commentary, and we'll see you guys next time.